Hello and welcome back under the dome. Welcome back to Encased and Playing Hardball. We have explored most of Carmine Heights now and it's time to speak with the people. We have helped someone illuminate the suicide of his good friend down here at the residential room entrance. We got an interesting mission from the pharmacy. There's someone there. To check out the El Dorado crash site, some form of plane that came down here. But our real mission is actually to talk to the bosses here and get these beacons. So let's go there first. I guess they will give us some things to their... yeah, just in a moment it will be clear. I don't want to do a wrong order or anything. So let's talk to them. Hello there. Jude Keeney. A sturdy man with a bushy mustache, reminiscent of a typical movie sheriff, waddles up to us and presses his hand into our palm with a sweeping gesture. Jude Keeney, chief of Carmine Heights police and bodyguard for the Raisners. Nice to meet you. He chuckles. Well, how do you manage to be both the sheriff and a bodyguard? And nice to meet you. He chuckles. That head of yours isn't just for show, eh? You'd catch on right quick. It's not like we get a lot of criminals. The folks here are good. They drink occasionally and they fight. So what? Not sure if they even need a sheriff, but rules are rules. Keeney smiles good-naturedly. Well, you're kind of too relaxed for someone who's bodyguard for a family of politicians. The black is trying to hide his offense at our remark. Relaxed, huh? That's just the look I go for. It helps to lull suspicions, but I'm always on watch, and the gun's loaded. Okay, that is a rather subtle hint. Okay, do you barter anything? Oh yeah, you do have some money.
See you later.
Well, then let's go in there. There's someone. Oh, there's a lady here. Olivia Raisner.
A woman with white hair and a playful smile stands before you.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
There. I'm Olivia, and this brooding genius is my husband, Johan. Welcome to our home.
She gives your shoulder a light, almost weightless touch.
Oh, hello. Well, what are you doing here at Carmine Heights?
Well, the answer is quite simple. I create the illusion of a normal life. Someone has to, since everybody else is busy with important things.
A gloomy expression flashes across her face for a split second before she laughs tightly.
Uh-huh.
I run Carmine Heights with my husband. I deal with all sorts of economic issues. All the little things that busy people don't have time for. Well, these little things basically make up my life.
Olivia falls into a thoughtful silence.
Okay, interesting. And what can you tell us about your husband?
Tenderness flashes in the blue's eyes as
Aww.
she looks back at Johan, sitting hunched over the table.
He's an exemplary research supervisor. Smart, persistent, and enthusiastic. Johan believes we must escape the dome at all costs. He has several different projects on the go, trying to find a way out.
Okay. I always thought that the goal is to explore the dome as thoroughly as possible.
He considers the dome a temporary home only. But a house, even a temporary one, needs maintenance. Johan is content to wait with his bags packed, but I say it's necessary to grow food, trade, keep order. You know, Carmine Heights is full of talented people. They help make this place a lot more comfortable, but maybe that's not as important as the research.
She shakes her head dubiously, lips pursed.
Uh-huh. I sense some form of confrontation there. Yeah, but I mean, she's totally right, of course. Yeah. There needs to be, especially as we don't know when we can, when and if we can leave the dome. So obviously we need to create some form of economy to guarantee the survival of the people inside of the dome. Well, and what is your overall opinion on Carmine Heights?
Mrs. Reisner winds a lock of hair around her finger while she considers your question.
This is a republic, did you know that? The people here fit in nicely, they understand the value of both freedom and maintaining order. But the locals lack unity.
Yeah.
Though that seems to be a widespread problem.
She looks thoughtful.
Well, I mean, a lot of people always come with a lot of different opinions. That's just normal. That is part of democracy, and that's where you find a compromise. Well, so we are here on business. We are working on the emulator project, and we need maelstrom beacons.
She nods and becomes more serious.
Oh, those beacons of yours. You'll have to speak to Johan about that.
Okay. So, and do you barter anything? No, not really. Okay. Well then, see you later. So, Olivia. Energy resistance at 88. Interesting. Oh, she's not very charismatic. I would have thought differently, but well. She's also rather tough. I also wouldn't have thought that. But she's a good psionic. Interesting, okay. Well, so let's not mess with her. Johann Reisner.
A tall man with sparse gray hair and a pensive expression quickly writes something in the thick notebook he's holding up in front of him. Giving you a quick once-over, he holds out a large but soft hand.
Johann Reisner, head of Carmine Heights. Do you and I have business?
Yeah, let's shake the soft hand. Yes,
We're
Johann.
in leadership.
A curly-haired blonde in a blue jacket corrects him in a displeased tone.
Johan, take a lunch break. What, did I cook for you for nothing?
Yes, Olivia, I will definitely have lunch just as soon as I finish.
Johann mumbles as he continues to jot something down.
Uh-huh.
He finally sets the notebook down and looks up, as if seeing you for the first time.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we are the employee. Code sign Hardball. Well, we are indeed here on business about the emulator and maelstrom
Johann
beacons.
listens carefully to your request.
Ah, so that's it. Yes, I was working on the beacons when I considered Maelstrom to be something akin to a radio wave. As it turned out, this is something larger, but it doesn't contradict my hypothesis. The beacons, in theory, can still be used as you described. I'd be happy to modify them, but...
He puts a hand to his temple, wincing slightly.
Excuse me, it's a migraine. I wanted to say I'll finalize the beacons if you help free up some of my time. We're having a busy season. I have a lot of urgent matters to attend to.
Reisner furtively peeks in his notebook.
Well, what urgent matters are we talking about?
Olivia squeezes between you and Johann.
Before my husband starts talking about science again, overcoming barriers and so on, I have to say what's most important right now is the elections. Our election campaign is coming up fast and we haven't even put up any posters. I told him the posters are our priority.
Okay.
Johann frowns and the crease in his brow grows even deeper.
Winning an election won't build us an isosuit.
Yeah, Isosuit, that is the key
And
word.
if you lose, you won't be building anything at all. We'll lose everything. Keep working on your isosuit while our guest and I handle the election. Oh, just say yes already.
Olivia's gestures are becoming increasingly more violent and furious.
Do we have an intermarriage or intermarital conflict there that is boiling under the surface?
She smiles apologetically.
Sorry, I should have asked first. Will you help?
Well, can you bring us up to speed for
The
starters?
blonde nods eagerly.
All right, I'll explain. Carmine Heights follows the democratic tradition. Everyone, even non-citizens, may run for the position of head and run in the election. If they win, they'll rule Carmine Heights until the next election.
Yeah, that sounds like a regular democratic process.
This year, the only two candidates are me and Johann, and Hieronymus Zemeckis, head of the Phalanx. And I know what will happen if he wins. Once he's lawfully acquired power in Carmine Heights, he'll never give it up. Now do you get how serious this all is?
Olivia looks anxiously to her husband for support, but he remains engrossed in the contents of his notebook.
Uh-huh. Well, you know... Well, we have experience from campaigning in Junktown. Yeah, well, you know... We are already in charge of Junktown, but we could manage Carmine Heights too, you know? Then you guys have a free hand to do your research.
The Blue shakes her head.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait for the next election. Candidate registration is closed.
Oh, is that so? How inconvenient for us and how convenient for you as the rulers, right? But well, let's not get into that. So, well... And why don't you simply disallow Zemetsky's participation?
Olivia shakes her head disapprovingly.
No way. To do that would be to spit on our own values. If the elections aren't fair and genuine, then the authority they grant is worthless.
Okay, well, fair and genuine elections, huh? Okay. Well, we do have some experience from campaigning in Junktown.
The blonde clasps her hands in admiration.
In that case, your help will be very useful to us. I hope you'll agree.
Yeah, I mean, like, and we need to help, and for that we get the beacons that we are supposed to get anyway. Yeah, well, of course we can help.
Johan, who's already immersed in his work again, reluctantly looks up from his notebook.
In short, we're having elections soon. Just hang my and Olivia's posters on 3 notice boards around Carmine Heights and we'll be done. Here's the glue. The posters will be ready in just a minute.
Okay.
Reisner runs the rotoscope on the table. The rotor begins spinning and several glossy posters drop into the tray beside it. Johan gives them to you.
Okay. Well, can we ask you a couple of questions about Carmine Heights and the other settlements?
The Blue nods dryly.
Of course. What do you want to know?
Well, what do you think about Zemeckis and his attempts to take power in Carmine Heights? Isn't the guy very sympathetic?
Johan makes an indefinite gesture.
I'm not particularly interested in politics. That's a question for Olivia.
Do you think you should be the leader of a settlement when you are not interested in politics?
But if Zemeckis wants to be in charge, maybe that's his right. This is a democracy with free elections.
He shrugs. Looks like he's really out of the loop on this topic.
That's not good. But well. And what do you think about Carmine Heights?
Briefly grows animated.
Our settlement is a grand workshop for those wanting to break free of the dome. We don't have a lot of money, so our researchers compete with each other for resources and funding.
He slowly grows more and more flustered.
And it works. We've made some impressive advancements. If the scientific potential of the new committee and those phalanx relics were at our disposal, our work would go much faster.
Okay. Well, can you tell us anything about your wife?
Olivia?
Johan reacts with surprise, as if just remembering that he has a wife at all.
More conflict and social tension there.
Olivia, she's a good woman, but alas, she doesn't find my work especially interesting. She's more concerned about the Atlas harvest and keeping bugs out of the hotel. She thinks our economy is too dependent on trade. Well, she's probably right.
He shrugs.
And he's not even interested in economics, huh? Well, and what business do you have?
Johan spreads his arms to encompass the room.
See for yourself. We don't just do research here. We solve actual problems.
Well, so far you have not been, you don't seem to be too interested in any actual problems.
We'll either come up with a universal defense against Maelstrom, or make a hole in it. At least one of these things should work.
His enthusiasm is undeniable.
Okay. So, I think our vision is actually that we should rule everything. And this guy should rather be the lead researcher or something, instead of a political leader, in my opinion. Yeah. I think he lacks interest and oversight for the bigger picture, but well. So, well, then let's talk about the previous topics. Like, we want actually, and I also see that Junktown, which is supposed to develop into a research hub, would be a competitor for Carmine Heights then. But I mean, on the other hand, like, there should be research everywhere. Yeah. Well then, let's talk about the previous topics.
Johan rubs his temples.
Sure, just don't take too long. I need to get back to work.
Okay, then it's fine. So, we can go. We can do it. So, we are supposed to do our story. Upon arriving in Carmine Heights, we spoke to the Reisner spouses who run the settlement. They promised to give beacons, but on the condition that we help solve their problems. Faces from the posters. We need to put up campaign posters on 3 billboards. Yeah, we passed some of them. There. Political agitation materials to be pasted on walls. Well, let's do that. So then... there's one. That's not the right one though. Here, this one. Oh, and we forgot to deliver the letter actually. But well. Paste up the Reisner poster. While we work on the poster, our attention is involuntarily drawn to Zemeckis' election campaign. We can of course leave everything as it is, but no one's stopping us from creatively modifying the posters of the Reisner's main rival. Yeah, well, I think that this the Phalanx guy is actually probably really dangerous, and we heard a lot of nasty things about him. And that he wants to start a war and stuff like that, so I think he shouldn't win this one here without a fight. Yeah. Let's ruin his poster. We give Hieronymus a clown nose, huge floppy shoes, and a hat with a rabbit on it. The message is quite clear, but we still add the caption, "Goddamn clown." Move away from the stand. And quickly run away. Let's hope the guy with the spy network doesn't know about this. Henry, we've already talked. Correct? Yes.
Later.
Yeah, then have a nice day. See you later, buddy. So here, that was the research labs. This is Yozo, Vizio. Populism, how tasteless. Ah yeah, and there's this notice board. There. Place up the Reisner poster. Ruin Zemeckis' poster. Yeah, another goddamn clown. And there's here one is here, yeah? Yeah, that's one. Okay. So actually everybody, this is like a strategically well located poster, because everybody who's driving here must see it. So there. Ruin Zemeckis' poster. Faces. So, yeah, we put them up. While pasting the Reisner poster, we noticed the campaign poster of the main competitor. We spoiled his posters. So there. From the posters. Okay, so far we didn't get any experience for this. Then let's run up there again. There. We are mildly fatigued. We do have 6 hours 14 with the cookie for improved fortune. Oh, there's Rose. So here, this is Rose. Let's deliver the...
What, again?
The letter. Yes, we have an envelope for you. Dillard's eyes go round. For real? Who? Are you some kind of postman? That's a lousy job. You'd be better off scrubbing shitters. She rips the envelope out of our hands, skillfully opens it and begins reading. When she's finished, she crumples up the letter and slowly puts it in her pocket. She looks confused. Uh-huh. And we got 5 reputation with Carmine Heights. Well, that was certainly worth it. Respecting the secrecy of the mail, right? There's a person here. Lars von Blau. A heavy-set old guard with an indifferent expression is standing at his post. He's holding a rumpled cup of coffee from which he sips noisily. One badge hangs crookedly on his uniform. The name Lars von Blau is barely readable on it.
Oh, stop, this is the Reisner's house. Yo, don't do that. There's no need for this. Whatever it is you're doing here.
The guard waves his arm in discontent. Looks like he wants us to leave. Well, what is this like to work as a security guard? Von Blau winces.
Oh, well, it's, it's all. It's like... Well, you get what I'm trying to say here.
No, not really, but what do you think about Johann Reisner? The black nods his respect.
Well, yeah, he's just some of the man.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is very enlightening. And what do you think of Olivia Reisner?
Oh, yes, she is well, she's all that.
The old man chuckles with a half-toothed mouth. Okay, so... Well, that was a very productive... Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, go on then.
He waves his free hand at us. That was the most productive conversation so far, I guess. So, we put up the posters. Getting back here. Johann
is finding it hard to drag himself away from his notes.
Ah, it's you again. Sorry, I got a lot on my plate. I would certainly chat otherwise.
Well, at least you're polite.
No, if you're here regarding our common cause, I'm listening.
He looks at you expectantly.
Yeah, well, we've put the poster up. Everything is posted.
Blinks sleepily, still captivated by his own thoughts.
Posters? Oh yeah, posters. Great. Did I tell you about the Isosuit? That's my #1 priority right now, and I could use your help.
Well, we heard of it, actually. But what is an Isosuit?
Reisner leafs through the notebook. When he finds the page he's looking for, he shows you a vague diagram.
This is special gear based on a servo shell design. A suit that would theoretically preserve the operator's life when passing the dome's perimeter.
Uh-huh. Well, and how's the research progressing?
The blue is noticeably morose.
Not successful, to be honest. I have a partly finished prototype based on my drawings, but the group working on it is undergoing a crisis. They can't decide on some of the design features.
Oh, that's not so good. Well, what needs to be done?
He cheers up.
Go to the lab and talk to Robin Helworth and Totor Gurgiev. They have 2 hypotheses that each require material for testing. I expect you to help them acquire what they need.
Okay, well, we are ready to tackle this problem as well.
He nods, reassuringly.
This will be a big help to me. Take a look at the Isosuit prototype and talk to Robin and Totor in the lab. Now, excuse me, but I have to return to my calculations.
Yeah, okay.
Johann leans over his notebook, mumbling inaudibly.
Alright. Well... Oh, she's in the kitchen. Well, then let's have a short talk with Olivia. Hello there.
Olivia pushes back her curls with one hand.
Are you here for business, or... If anything, I don't mind talking. I just want to get everything done. A lot of work, you see.
Yeah, so it's fine. Well, we were thinking, like, what is your political agenda, actually?
She grows animated.
We have an extensive program of reforms. In short, we want to turn Carmine Heights' face to the world, grow more Atlas, attract trade, and start our own caravan service.
Okay.
This will both increase our income and accelerate research. Not only Johann's projects, but also the others, which are no less important. Shipman is working on making the desert soil arable, and I want to solve the infertility problem. This work takes a lot of money.
She frowns, thoughtful.
Those are actually very important points. We are also worried about this infertility problem. Well, maybe we can work together. Because, you know, we are actually ruling Junktown now. Then what do you know about Zemeckis' political program?
Mrs. Reisner purses her lips and nods, dissatisfied.
I'm aware. Many of his ideas were stolen from us, and the ones that weren't sound downright alarming. Zemeckis is pushing the idea of a secure life in Carmine Heights, under Phalanx protection. But it's already safe here. We don't need to pay for security with our civil rights and personal freedoms.
That's a good point. Well, you know, and as long as an idea is done well, I don't think that it's actually bad if an idea gets stolen. It's good for the community. Yeah, but well, that is maybe another topic. So, well, we are here on business, you know, so we are still here for the
She
beacons.
nods and becomes more serious.
Oh, those beacons of yours. You'll have to speak to Johann about that.
Okay, well, yeah, we did that. He sent us to do the Isosuit thing. Well then, that is what we are going to do. Let's get down there. This one here, right? Yeah. There. Modus. Compact and fast. That's actually both of those. They were possibly the hacker software. Rose Delart. So here we go. In there. Oh yeah, there was this weapon display. But well, that is something we are doing later. So let's talk to these guys. Hello, Robin Hellworth.
How can I help?
A plump girl with a cigarette extends her hand. Why is everybody smoking in this town? Robin Hellworth. And this mama boy is Todor Gergiev. She gives the skinny guy next to her a jab in the side. Oh. Well, now, isn't she cute? You're probably going to ask, who are these two idiots and what are we doing here? So I'll tell you. We are making an isosuit. A piece that, according to the plan, will allow us to exit the dome and survive. There she is. With a sweeping wave of her hand, Robin gestures to a device that looks a lot like a servo shell. Uh-huh. Well, what do you think? Like, maybe we can talk about something else first. What do you think about Zemeckis' candidacy in the Carmine Heights election? The engineer gal grimaces. Have you all got nuts? Candidacy, it's written across his forehead in huge letters. Asshole, beep. If that cunning prick wins, I swear I'll pack up my belongings and skedaddle. Okay. Yeah. I guess he won't be too happy to hear that, but, well, he's not going to hear about that, of course. Because our lips are sealed. So, we hear that you're working on an isosuit. How's that going? The girl shakes her head, feigning uncertainty. Oh, well, so. We're a bit stuck right now. I swear if I'd been in charge of this project, we'd have put together a new version in a couple of days. Is that so? And why is the isosuit finished yet? Robbins ashes her cigarette. Well, it's complicated. We have a theoretical disagreement here about the prototype. We are missing something we needed to test a hypothesis. Uh-huh. And, well... Johann Reisner asked us to help with the isosuit. Okay then, listen, there's an item in the relics registry that generates a very dense field under current. It's called an icebreaker, 3rd class of rarity. The Phalanx traders were asking an ungodly price for it. It's probably still in their warehouse. Hellworth memes a ball with her hands. Here's my idea. Install it in an isosuit and set it up to generate directional radiation, a cone. Whether my plan works or not, I can't say, but I'm gonna need this icebreaker. Robin waits for us to speak. I'm telling you again, it won't work. You can't make the icebreaker stable nor controllable. No, that's the guy speaking here, Tudor. I'm telling you again, it won't work. You can't make the icebreaker stable nor controllable. We have to use proven materials and magnetic fields. My money's on this light fiber used to shield the cargo pods. Tudor wedges in. The brunette slaps him on the shoulder with feigned outrage. Proven magnetic field, blah blah blah. I'm not planning on taking it apart, wise guy. I tend to use only known properties, but if you insist, then go fetch this damned fiber along with the icebreaker. Well, guys, it so happens we have one icebreaker here. It's actually a fine artifact. Curiosity blooms in Elrith's eyes. Sick, now give it to me! Well, just a second there. Okay, well, so we don't get anything, huh? We don't get anything for it? Yeah, well, so, okay, then you can have it. And then we are going to find some She light fiber. Robin looks up from the icebreaker. Oh, I completely forgot about that stupid beep fiber. Okay, we'll wait on the experiments, but you got a skitty. Okay. Well then,
Good luck.
let's check that fiber. Since when do we have fiber? On what kind of fiber is that? Those are blown fuses. Doesn't look like we have any fiber here. But let's look at the data. Cooperation above all else. We put up campaign posters. 2 engineers under the patronage of Johann Reisner are developing an Isosuit. Need to talk and help. Story. One of the main problems for the family was the preparation for the head of Carmine Heights elections. We posted the stuff. Circumstance of irresistible force. Todo is confident that the key to the project's success lies in the use of She light fiber. It is very difficult to find this material, but it was once used in cargo capsules. They say one such capsule is still lying somewhere in Junktown. Ah yeah, we know that one. And we've been there already. However, I have no idea which the fiber is. She light fiber? What could it be? This is the piece of cloth. Not the rope. And it just, you notice that it just said that we could hand it over. But I have no idea which item it is actually. It also feels like a bug. We don't have any She light fiber. I mean, we could actually quickly drive back to Junktown and take a look. Well, that's a bit weird. Well. But anyway, Todor. Todor gives us an affable but also slightly embarrassed look. Don't tell you, alright? Well. And what do you think about Zemeckis' candidacy in the Carmine Heights election? Gergiev responds very seriously. I've been thinking about that, okay? I've thought about it a lot. Zemeckis is not like the Reisners. Choosing him would be to sacrifice one thing to acquire another. He will provide us with protection, cheap goods, and funding for scientific programs in exchange for political freedom. Yes, I am for Zemeckis, if that is what you're asking. Oh. Well. So, and what can you tell us about the purpose of this Isosuit? Isn't it clear from the name? It's an insulating suit. It's intended to block the field at the border of the dome. If it works, we'll be able to leave here anytime we want. This is Carmine Heights' most important scientific project, okay? Todo explains with a fierce glare. She light fiber.
Goodbye.
I really think we have a bug here. Not that I'm happy or unhappy that we have it. Like, who's in the way here? Let's have a look at this Isosuit. The Isosuit stands motionless on the counter, bathed in the lemon yellow light of the sodium lamps. Aha. We can inspect the suit with the technician's eye. Let's examine the suit. We take another look at the Isosuit. The scale of the alterations is impressive. Several of the servo shell's factory components have been replaced with lightweight do-it-yourself parts, and the frame is covered in thick braids of wire leading behind the back. Okay. After this superficial look, let's look with the technician's eye. The device on the counter turns out to be much more interesting than we'd have guessed. The suit has been altered apparently many times. First glance, it's just an exoskeleton with the armor removed and the actuators loosened. Then an additional energy source was added to power a strong field generator, very complex generator judging by the controller. After that, the suit's stuffing was rearranged once more. The insides have been organized to make space for another sizable mechanism. Hard to say what it might be. Well, got a little bit of experience out of that. Yeah. Secret discovered. Which secret? Well, I guess before we weren't able to do anything here. Huh? Strange looking servo shell. Most of the armor plates have been removed, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well. So I really would like to know which item it is, actually. These fibers. And I'm rather certain that we don't have them, actually. Although... now, the better means are no fibers. Tools... components. I mean, it must be a component, right? Sorting by weight. The earth. Yeah, I guess, I mean, piece of cloth. Or maybe it's here. No, it's not a note. Quest items. We don't have any fibers. But well, anyway. Then maybe it's not showing or whatever. Yes. So here. We have brought the Shelit fiber. Todor eagerly rubs his hand. Perfect, let's start the test, okay? Let's give him the fiber. Gergiev squeezes the material in fascination. Such a shame we don't have access to factory quality material. Since you already gave Robin the icebreaker, let's go get the suit. Let's not delay, okay? Yeah, well, and now? Yoko, you're kind of in the way there. Robin?
Hello again.
Icebreaker is a very curious device. I'm still figuring it out, but it seems to be able to rarefy space. Oh yeah, well. I guess it's like this here. We approach the suit, yeah. The hydraulics activate, the strut is lowered, and the massive mounts expand to the side, raising the exoskeleton's chest plate. Its insides are now accessible. After carefully measuring the icebreaker, Robert inserts it into a slot on the servo shell's chest plate. Turning the regulator all the way up, Hellworth powers the system and the interior of the suit lights up with a hard shimmering glow. The dosimeter in Todor's hands immediately starts to click. The device only falls silent when Gergiev wraps it in Shelit fiber. The experimenters look at each other in surprise. Seriously? Oh, seriously, does our Shelit stop the radiation? Cause it looks like it didn't. Robin looks at the relic, then at her colleague. Todor shrugs and scratches the bridge of his nose, confused. And it shouldn't, although I have a theory. Turn down the amperage, will ya? Robin reduces the power to the icebreaker and its glow comes steady and dim. Now that the relic isn't shining so bright, the reactive glow from the Shelit becomes clearly visible. Todor! Todor, you ingenious son of a bitch! Or is it me who's the genius? Do you realize what we can do with this? Hellworth barely suppresses a laugh of triumph. Well, what does it all mean? It means we've discovered an unexpected effect. Luminescence. In the presence of a relic, Shelit reflects all radiation spectra. Virtually all spectra, okay? Gergiev wiggles his hands in the air, pantomiming falling rays. Robin hugs Todor and ruffles his hair. Oh, you're my little asshole! You forgot something important. We can put Shelit fiber on the outside of the suit and the icebreaker too. There's a lot we need to redo, but the result will be worth it. Yes, exactly.
The result is a synergy between our design ideas. We gotta work like this more often, okay? And thank you again. Tell Johann we've made a new breakthrough. Todo extends his hand to us. Well, let's shake it. Well, we were happy to help, you know? We were happy to help. And then we leave. Do we see anything on the... No. Examine. Another look. Nothing new. Alright. Well then. Let's get it off there. And then... Now you ladies just wait there. And there's a ghost under the dome. Who sneaks in. Although maybe we should actually wait to do this before we actually leave there, because there the container there, the container over there was considered private property, and maybe something else comes up, who knows. So, but the exosuit, this suit works nicely now. As high hopes for the Isosuit, a device using which humanity will presumably be able to leave the dome. We had a hard time tinkering the suit, but the project got off the ground. Yeah, that sounds good. And by the way, so... Is it like... What was the name? Get to work? No. It wasn't highlighted. That's a bit weird. What was the name of the quest? Or did it vanish? Well, anyway. So let's go here. Olivia
pushes back her curls with one.
No, okay. There, Johann is actually in the kitchen.
Johann is finding it hard to drag himself away from his notes.
Ah, it's you again. Sorry, I got a lot on my plate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Also, if you're here regarding our common cause, I'm listening.
He looks
Yeah,
at
indeed,
you
so.
expectantly.
As you asked us, we helped Robin and Toto with the
Johann
Isosuit.
spreads his arms uncertainly, as if about to hug you.
Eh.
Instead, he sheepishly pats you on the shoulder.
Thanks for your help. Carmine Heights has high hopes for this suit. Unfortunately, that wasn't the last problem urgently requiring a solution.
Is that so?
It's about the water supply. Carmine Heights gets all its water from the salt marsh. It passes through a distiller at one point, which is a bottleneck on the entire system. It has sufficient power, but people are constantly complaining that the water pressure is too low. It only comes out in a thin stream.
He exhales angrily and glances at Olivia.
Well,
The main consumers of water are the laboratory, the kitchen in the shelter, and the hydroponics farm. I'm guessing it's a configuration issue, but you should talk to people in those 3 places first. That's it. Take care of the water problem, and I'll take care of the beacons.
Johann walks over to the workbench. His body language makes it clear he doesn't wish to be disturbed.
I thought he was already working on the beacons. But well. So then let's get on that. Also, a curious thing. Oh, Olivia is leaving the house. Olivia? Anything new to say?
Olivia pushes back her curls with one hand.
Are you here for business?
Yeah, okay. So see you later then. But thanks. Oh, Ingeborg. Did we talk with her? Ingeborg Einarsdottir.
What do you want?
That's actually a cool name. A tall, broad-shouldered, white-haired Valkyrie. Oh, snaps us a laconic salute. Ingeborg Einarsdottir, Carmine Heights Voluntary Militia. Any problems? No? Fine then. Well, She covers her mouth and coughs into white palm. Sorry, lost my voice. Was arguing with a friend about people applying for citizenship until late night. Ah, a lady who's interested in politics. In my opinion, qualified selection and a strict probation period is required, but everyone should have the right to apply. And this fidget, Ingeborg smiled slightly. Well, what do you think about Zemeckis' candidacy in the Carmine Heights election? She energetically prims her white hair. I'm not for the Reisners or Zemeckis, I'm for order. Does he know how to maintain order? If so, then I'll consider whether or not to vote for him. Well, you know, Ingeborg, we know order. We know what order is. We are the mayor of Junktown. Well, not impressed? Well, it's just a pile of junk, actually. But it will develop in time, hopefully. Smile, we share our sweetest smile, and then we need to move away, though. It's a bit sad that we can't enlist people, like ask them to come to Junktown with us. So there's the farm, this here. Yeah, this here was the distiller control, so that's evidently something. Let's talk to the guy. Gordon, there seem to be some problems. A tall, unshapely guy with a cigarette, another smoker, in his teeth reluctantly looks up from his carus. He looks as if he's having a hard time understanding where he is and what's going on.
How can I help?
Gordon Neumann, red spaceship software, not red as in Soviet, just red, like Carmine. Carmine Heights, get it? No, you don't. His face falls and he distractedly puts his carus away in his pocket. Yeah. Sliding his glasses up his nose, he gently shakes our hand. Can I help you? Well, what do you think of Zemeckis as a candidate? Gordon adjusts his spectacles, confused. Don't know, I don't understand much in politics. What does he think of video games? I mean, maybe he's alright. Yeah, okay. So you are not the most brightest bulb in the chandelier. And you seem like there's no one here working. Okay. Yeah, then let's check out these first three places they were talking about. What was it? The farms, the canteen, and the laboratory. There's Olesia Shipman. We need to talk to the staff. Olesia, a tall, beautiful woman with golden hair and a frozen half-smile, stands among the lush green leaves. She examines us carefully before saying hello. Well, they are not...
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. There are not so many beautiful women around. Like, we are rarely pointed out... it is rarely pointed out that someone is beautiful, actually. But well, she takes a test tube of pink liquid, shakes it and holds it up to the light. The weather is excellent today, not too hot with a moderate wind. Judging by the clouds on the horizon, it will rain this evening. Of course, I can't guarantee this. I'm Olesia Shipman, the local agronomist. Okay. Well, what do you think of Zemeckis' candidacy in the Carmine Heights election? An awkward expression appears on Shipman's face. Do you think I'm interested in politics? Who's in power now? The Reisners? Then let it stay the Reisners. Okay, well that's also an attitude. And what do you grow here? Olesia proudly steps aside to let us examine the plants. Yeah, we've never seen such plants, right? Never before. This is a type of lettuce. We bred this variety about a year ago and continue to improve it. Unlike most of its kind, which only provide edible greens, this has a thick, tasty root. The biomass growth is huge, so we named it Atlas. She tenderly strokes the green shoot. We prepare salads, soups, and nutrition paste with this plant. It can even be used to brew tea. It has a very mild flavor, which goes with many different spices. Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, so, you know, we are working with Carmine Heights and on this water problem. What can you tell us about it? Shipman thoughtfully strokes the limp leaves. We've set up an automatic irrigation cycle. In the morning, water is drawn into the tank and fertilizers applied. During the day, this mixture is slowly distributed to the plants. I've had to reduce the amount of fertilizer because we are not getting as much water as we need. Okay. The farm doesn't need a lot of water, but according to the data, the morning water volume should be much higher. Using a test tube, she scoops up some liquid from the drainage through and a trough and holds it up to the light. Okay, well, we'll check that out. Okay, then see you later. Beautiful lady. Then, yeah, there's nothing here then. Igor, did we speak with you? Igor? Suddenly we recognize the Russian engineer. He was with us in the cargo capsule in September of 76. Oh, that's Igor Potanin. Igor Potanin answers our stare with a smile. Seems he doesn't recognize us. Well, how are you doing? He gives a thumbs up. Good, very good. Reisners do a lot. Not enough strength, but they are good. Freedom, society, a little socialism. Okay, well, do you remember us, like our meeting in that elevator, September 14th, 1976? The blue looks more closely at us and laughs joyfully. And I think face familiar. Then I don't speak English at all. Absolutely not. But his smile abruptly vanishes. You did going to Nashville, right? But how? How you survived? Well, you know, it's a long, very strange story. Yes, strange. I hear almost no one survive. And who survives? That's it, the brain's cooked. Potanin taps his temple with 2 fingers. Yeah, happened to a lot of people actually. So, what are you doing in Carmine Heights? Igor points towards the hydroponic greenhouses. The living quarters converted into greenhouses. Supply water, calculate the load. He shakes his head. Computer not well configured. I don't understand commands well. Why isn't anyone doing? Well, yeah, you kind of have a really strong accent there, buddy. The blue laughs shyly in his mustache. I was learning German at school. It's hard learning when you're over 40. He leans towards us. But I'm making progress. Todor teach me well. He is good guy. He does job well. Okay. So, what do you think about Zemeckis' candidacy for the Carmine Heights election? Potanin straightens his mustache and smiles. He is Fidel. He even look like Comrade Castro. Very similar. But he is capitalist. Sly, smart, very smart man. Good candidate. Yeah, actually I was also thinking like... Slightly like, no, not really like Fidel Castro, but something like that, right? The typical South American dictator. But yeah. So, do you barter anything? Oh, yes, you do. But, yeah.
Come back again.
We'll talk with you about that later, right? Maybe. So then... Barlaman Butterbur, that's an interesting name. A small, energetic old man with Barlaman Butterbur patched on his sleeve is hustling about a box of herbs. He goes from fingering leaves to fumbling through the roots. Oh, just awful. Blight and the raw. I wonder if there will be enough supplies this season. When we walk up, he startles nervously and sticks the cause of his worries under our nose. It looks like daikon root, but with larger, more developed leaves.
Good day.
Oh no, what a nuisance. What Atlas turned out bad. Quit goggling like that. That's our biggest crop. Alright, you're not a local. Ballerman waves his hand and sighs. I'll let you in on the secret. It's all about the water shortage. They are hoarding water. The crops don't get enough. What a disaster. Oh, that's not good. But you know, buddy, we are looking into that one right now. And what do you think about Zemeckis' candidacy? The old man is staggered by this question as if it was the most difficult riddle in the universe. Zemeckis of yours, if his harvest was failing, would he take care of the watering himself? That's the right thing to do. I'd support him if that was the case. Okay, I don't know anything then. Well, let's poke the root with one finger and then move away. There. And by the way, do you barter anything? Yeah, you have something. Okay, poke the root again. And then... Oh yeah, there you go. This is... So I'm not sure if it's this lab or the other one. Like, because there's this here, right? Science facility entrance. But we'll see. If it's this lab here. Jozo.
Robin Hellworth.
And I was starting to get bored.
Robin paces excitedly around the lab. The next prototype will be completely different, I swear. Maybe we'll even ditch the servo shell and put everything in a small backpack. There's an ocean of opportunities. Well, how is work on the Isosuit going? Oh, now it's much peppier than before. It's unlikely we'll develop another prototype anytime soon, but the progress we made here is enormous. We couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, that's good to hear. Would have been nice if we had gotten a reward for that or whatever. But well. So, we are here to work on the Carmine Heights water problem. Are you guys getting enough water here in this lab? Robin pulls along. Oh, and waves her hand to show that the water situation is very bad indeed. Oh, no, it's a secret. Our water supply is fucked up. In the morning and throughout the day we are getting hardly any water. But in the evening the pressure is so high the radiators can't take it. We need water to cool our equipment, but with the constant interruptions it's almost useless. So what are you saying? You need constant water? Like you don't need so much, but constantly, or what? Like for cooling equipment, I guess.
Good luck.
What are you saying? I keep thinking about the new prototype. She light fiber is a good conductor. If Robin assembles a new adapter, we could power the icebreaker directly through the She light. Then we could set up a self-regulating system. Well, yeah, sounds good. What can you tell us some more about the purpose of the Isosuit? Isn't it clear from the name? It's an insulating suit. Yeah, okay, we talked about that already. Then see you later. Okay, then. So we got some information here. Cooperation above all else. Water is everything. Yeah, water is required constantly in the lab, but in small quantities, and the farm needs more water in the morning. They need a lot of water in the morning, okay? Just wait here a second, ladies. Because now we are doing something. Okay. Oh, advanced servo shell manual. Guys and gals, we have an advanced servo shell manual. We can upgrade our servo shell. Contains encoded algorithms for the service station which the user must manually enter through its interface. Before doing this, we need to replace the necessary materials in a special tray which will be used by the meta converter to make the necessary parts for our servo shell. Closing the door. Good.
Damn.
No.
Can't believe it. I'm surrounded by thieves.
Well. They actually... Oh, there was nothing else here. We already checked everything, huh? Well, this weapon case there. And I think we need another coffee. Let's drink another coffee. Mild fatigue. And then this here. Oh! What's that? 137 and we need 180. Putting this one on. And then how about the sheath? This here plus 15 criminal. And how much do we have now? 172. Well. How about we remind ourselves? Criminal there. Consuming Ace Griffin hard-boiled thriller paperback. And now we have 192. That's enough. Oh, we could have used the lockpick, of course. Okay, well. Doesn't matter. Oh, what's that? Experimental thermal absorbers. Heat resistance plus 40. Maximum AP minus 1, AP minus 1 in servo shell. Your service to the Republic will not be forgotten in Carmine Heights. In gratitude, the local artisans have provided your armor with experimental thermoregulation technology. Okay, interesting. Wow, okay. Well.
Now that no one thought about rewarding us with anything, we had to see to, you know, to get our own reward. Also a lot of experience here. That's good. There. And then let's get to the cantina. There. Was there actually a place for the servo shell here? Aston Nieberg.
Got something?
Yes, you. Think I'm cockeyed or something? I'm pointing at you. Come here, I need this. I ain't asking, by the way. Well. Can we talk first? So we are here about the water problem. Aston squints. How are things? Bad, frankly. Not even my ex could bring me down like this. It feels as if I'm losing all peace in my heart. I'm thinking about complaining to Johan in person so that some bitch can see how bad it is. It's okay in the morning when there's no dishes to wash. The water trickles from the tap, but it's just enough for cooking. In the evening, when it's time to wash the dishes, there's barely enough. The afternoon is our peak time, and as luck would have it, that's when things really start to go wrong. We need the water most during the daytime, maybe even more than everyone else. The chef grimaces, his face looking like a baked apple. He sighs grimly. Hello, I'm the kindest critter there is, like a kitten but without a tail, but the way the water flows during the day, well, it's plain infuriating. Do something about it, will ya? Oh, by the way, why us? And what... But well, let's leave. Okay then, so let's get out of here. And the thing is... There. There. Going here. And through there. With cash register. Oh. Yeah, firstly we check this guy. It's just the cook, right? But I think we don't really want anything. Proper nutrition meal, healthy food. Yeah, let's take it. And this one, healing hunger, hearty food. Let's have one balanced ready meal. There, so that's 180. There. Calculations in the head. There you go.
Damn it. Can't believe it. I'm surrounded
Can we
by
do this?
thieves.
Quickly enough? No, I don't think so, huh? 255.
Make it quick.
Crap. Oh no. Well, sorry. Traveling back in time. Okay, that was too greedy. That was too greedy there. That was too greedy. Okay then, so let's go in. Upsetting this guy. This here. There. That is the Grand Cantina Heist of Carmine Heights.
Surrounded by thieves. Oh, what do you want?
What? Are you stealing? This is a very serious offense. Apologizing. Okay, you seem to be decent. Oh, we had the whole, it's because we are falling out of stealth automatically for some reason. That's actually stupid. So that I consider that a bug in the game, by the way. I consider that a serious bug. Like, if we are sneaking and we are lockpicking a vending machine, that we are automatically going out of stealth mode. That's like actually really stupid. Yeah. Going away.
Can't believe it. I'm surrounded.
Yeah. Always complaining. And then this guy. No, okay, no. Don't want that. Yeah, it's because his range is like here. And then if we do something with the vending machine, we are automatically falling out of the stealth. Getting there. So that was the Grand Cantina heist. Okay, then so we have the information on all three things. Cooperation above all else. And yeah, water. So then let's get up there. Here. Or rather there, right? Yeah, that's the one. Watching our servo shell. Distiller control terminal. Angular black letters come up on the gray display. Select the intake. Oh, we can do it. Open the water tank and modify it to distribute the water automatically. We could do that. Is there another? Like, adjust the water supply to the farm? Ah. Well, for morning mode, the switch is set to average. To maximum. An error is displayed. Attention, selected volume exceeds capacity. Reduce the water volume in corresponding programs. Okay, don't touch. Turn intake selection. Let's do the Tech 80. That way we get some more experience. There, we are knowledgeable enough about such systems to reconfigure the equipment as needed. Now the water will be distributed as efficiently as possible. The shelter's laboratory, farm and kitchen will no longer suffer any water shortages. That's the easy way. So. It doesn't show the quest anymore. It's not poisonous well. Yeah, so that's actually not so good. Where is it? It's not here anymore. But well, so here. Quest updated, water is everything. Ah, no, it's of course it's still here. Water is everything. There. Yeah. Yeah, but well, as I said, so like doing it in a way that the farm gets it in the morning, then small quantities to the farm, and most water in the afternoon to the cantina. So that's actually the easy solution. Yeah, we got a little bit of experience there. Okay. The mild fatigue. There's Ingeborg Einer's dot here again. Now we just need the thrill of our criminal activities. So that worked, but we are actually still in stealth mode, so I'm not sure why that is actually. Sometimes it doesn't work, but well. So here we go. Getting the servo shell. That wasn't much experience that we got there, but it's fine. So we checked the water supply. And that solved a huge problem for Carmine Heights. So there. Saving. There's Johann. Oh no, actually it's here. Olivia.
Olivia pushes back her curls with one hand.
Okay, no, it's fine. Olivia. Good wife.
Johann is standing by the workbench, digging into some kind of
So,
device.
the distiller has been adjusted.
Johann nods gratefully.
Yes, I was informed. The irrigation systems on the farm are working at full capacity, and the lab has all the water it needs too. You did a great job, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Don't forget our agreement. While you were solving Carmine Heights' problems, I took care of the beacons. You can find them in the safe.
He hands you a key.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. We take the key.
Johann grabs your sleeve.
I'd like to invite you to a family dinner, as a token of my gratitude. Will you come?
Well, of course, why not? That's very nice and sweet. Thank you. We accept the invitation.
He shakes your hand.
Perfect. Come anytime. Olivia loves to cook, so it's no problem if you just drop in.
Alright. Yeah, we have to look around first and also save the game. Well. And also, well, we are not hungry at the moment. That's a problem. So maybe we do it some other time. What's our quest situation, our story? Water supply system is one of the main problems, but it's done now. Yeah, it's the accomplished quests don't show anymore for some reason. No, water is everything. There it is. We've carefully configured the distiller. Alright. Well, it's fine then. And here, oh yeah, well, that's this thing. Experimental thermal absorbers. I don't like the AP-1 in this one, but the heat resistance is of course very interesting. If we are facing someone on the advanced servo shell menu. Johann Reisner safe key. Okay. We are actually in an excellent situation right now. So let's go down here. And let's have a look at their mansion. Lucky cookie. The Griffin pack is valid for another 50 minutes even. Oh. Okay. Minor artifact there. Cabinet. There's another flower pot in the corner. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. A good pin. Another good pin. Very nice. This one goes to Katarzyna, and then we can take this one here instead of that one. And our gals get some more experience this way. 118, 116, and we have 120. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And there's another flower pot there. Olivia probably thought that this was a nice decoration, but indeed it is a relic. And a pretty decent one, actually. That adds up. Oh, and another caddy worth 600. But pretty heavy, that thing. Supply barrel. To water, that's good. Let's make another coffee. Oh, they've got a lot of stuff. Oh, potato pie recipe. Nice. A recipe for pie made of potatoes and something else. Reading. When I was young, my uncle and I used to go duck hunting. One day, he accidentally shot himself in the leg and was admitted to hospital. My uncle was saved by a talented young surgeon. He and I soon fell in love and got married. My uncle later died of leukemia, and my hubby rode off into the sunset with some whore from Vegas. I never recovered from this fateful blow, but at least I made friends with his sister, who taught me how to make wonderful potato pies. Of course, when I moved under the dome, the recipe had to be slightly adapted. Instead of squirrels, I now use rats. So you need to prepare the dough, always with eggs. Mash 3 boiled potatoes, mix them with beans, lettuce and red meat. Wrap it all in the dough and bake at a quarter power for 1.5 hours. Okay, that's nice. And actually, let's check this one. So we need red meat. Open your eyes, there's potato pie. Ah yeah. 2 red feet. That's nice. Very hearty food. Yeah, well, oh, that's the first time that we need noodles, huh? But what do noodles in a potato pie, I wonder? But well, it's fine. Lots of canned beans in there as well. That's very hearty food indeed. Very nice, a nice new recipe, excellent. Sneak in here, into their bedroom. Let's not look at the bed. We want to be discreet, but we just have to check this one. Yeah, I know this is rather deranged, especially now that they just invited us so nicely to dinner. There are office cabinets and a safe. I know we have the key, but well, we just can't help it, right? We just can't help it. There they are, okay. Maelstrom beacon transmitter. Small device that allows the emulator to exchange signals with Maelstrom. It looks neat, but somewhat artisanal. A typical example of Carmine Heights technology. Okay, and $250. Cooperation above all else. Yeah. So that looks good. Our story. Got the Maelstrom beacons. Yeah, it doesn't show anymore. That's a bit... I dislike that a bit. So, cooperation above all else, updated. Yeah. Oh, by the way, what's our level situation? 260. Oh. 16,000 experience points for the next level. I have the feeling there's a certain spike here. Office cabinet. Let's see what you guys have. Yeah. And that, yeah. Let's rather not be caught over here. And then we've got the terminal. But it's fine. Okay. Yeah, they are so occupied. with everything. So let's go out of here. Get out of here. We were not even really stealing anything. Slipping into our servo shell. There. And that means, ladies, you can wait here. And, well, actually, no. You two, you're just standing here. You just pretend that you're talking with servo shell. And I actually feel that we are going around a bit. Ingeborg. I think we're going to steal some stuff. So we are actually done here in Carmine Heights. We just need to do the yeah, there's nothing here. All we need to do is actually... Oh, he's got some battle chess floppy disk. A floppy disk featuring the popular battle chess game, considered a new milestone in the dome gaming industry. Developed by Red Spaceship Software. Well, let's get that. Someone might find that useful.
Rob, again. What kind of folks would do this?
There you go. Battle chess. And we actually have an alibi because we are about to go to eat dinner. Oh no, this is like... This one is also empty. Did we check all the ledges? Yeah, there are 3. There. We ate a lot of rat feed actually. And I fear that we don't have enough. It's broken. That we have enough rat feed now. I think, yeah, let's pop some caffeine pills. Here's some Energon. Down to 412. Not extremely healthy, but whatever. Oh, by the way, here we fell out of hiding again. Ah yeah, some noodles and $170. Okay. Yeah, she was so nice. Let's not steal from her. The lady here. The agronomist. There. And there's another vending machine. And this otherwise, it's fine. What's this? Tape recorder, yeah. Broken. Okay. Coming there from behind. This guy was a bit weird. Ah, yeah.
Robbed again. What kind of folks would do this?
And Igor Pochanin. Oh, he's got a key. Turnstile key, what is that? Waiting room key. Ah yeah, your electrical equipment, that's the thing. There.
Robbed again.
Yeah, sorry about that. So inside of the prison... Ah yeah, there were actually the doors. picking. Some food. Still mild fatigue. Is she coming back? Oh, there's nothing here, okay. Okay, she immediately sees that the locks have been...
I hope they didn't take anything.
Well, I mean, what should be stolen from jail, but well. Okay, so there we are. And a little thieving tour. So... I don't know, here. There's the lab. I would have actually expected that the lab with the water, that would have been this one here. But well. Going in their science facility. Dang Tai Li was actually pretty cool. Science magazine. Some Arad. Yeah.
Robbed again? What kind of folks would do this?
People of bad character, that's for sure. Or let's say challenged people. Who don't know right from wrong. Who would even steal a car. Like this one here. But actually, like a car, you know, we need a different coloring or something. Oh, he's coming from here. Just so. We've got 55 bucks.
Robbed again.
Let's really use our Ace Griffin paperback for 42 more minutes. The pharmacy is here. Yeah. No one has a clue that it is us. The ghost under the dome who would do such a thing. Very, very bad, because thou shalt not steal, right? Yeah. But we are like, ethically we are really challenged. Can't say it differently. So let's sneak here. And then we are actually lockpicking that door. For later.
I think a stranger was in here. I have to notify security.
There.
Robbed again? What kind of folks would do this?
There is an anomaly under the dome. A very nasty anomaly. No one can see us. Our car's here, so... Oh, we already stole from this guy recently. What does that mean, recently? Doesn't have anything. And mama? Or mother? Ah yeah, we can see from her. Okay. No? Okay. Well then. Oh yeah, someone is here. Rose Delarge, she was like a bit unkind there. Oh, 7 of those. Well, hand-to-hand manual. We are not getting any of these brass knuckles. That's too much, but yeah. Accepting. We could have actually bought one of those, but we are, in the end, we're not going to use those knuckles with anybody anyway. So now we are actually going back up. Sneaking all around. This guy didn't have anything, right? Yeah. It's another orange, Henry Bedia. Smoking is very unhealthy. Oh, we need to get out of here.
What kind
Oh,
of
oh, that was very close. So there. Very, very unethical. Thou shalt not steal. You should not steal. And with all the tension, let's use the bio-toilet there. What is happening? Let's use the bio-toilet because we are so excited. So, can't even wash our hands now. Filthy. Unethical and filthy even. So. I find it weird that we can only drive the hog alone. Oh well, it's actually indeed only for one person, this thing. Very unkind towards our ladies. So, there we go. And then we're actually near the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. We've helped tremendously in Carmine Heights. Let's actually check our reputation. Carmine Heights. Oh yeah, wow, look at this. 69 points now. Residents of Carmine Heights are grateful for a solution to the water supply problems. They are also appreciative of our significant contribution to the development of the Isosuit. And they are grateful for our active participation in Reisner's campaign to maintain their independence. Yeah. That is indeed very nice. So, this concludes this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you approve, more or less at least, with the strategies and decisions that we've taken. And now we are actually getting a nice dinner, I guess. Yeah, with the boss. I think that will be nice. But that we will see in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I like this one tremendously here. Very fun. And very rewarding. It really feels good. And yeah, we are making pretty nice progress here with our character. Although we are... Yeah, I mean, no, I feel we are also a pretty effective fighter. But as you can see, we are, of course, concentrating on our civilian skills here. But it's also good to know that we are rather influential now. Alright, that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching. If you like this one, please do click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. It helps tremendously with the channel. And it is completely free. And you will never ever miss an episode again if you subscribe. So, a total win-win situation for everyone. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you have any thoughts to share, please do so in the comment section. As always, you are very welcome. See you next time. Bye-bye.